to make a quick trip out here to this food truck that I saw advertised on Facebook, and I got the pulled pork sandwich. Look how good that looks, you all. And some deep fried mushrooms. The sun's coming through my window a certain way, it's hard to get good lighting. And then I ordered me a little cup of ranch dressing. But it looks really good. The prices were really affordable. For that plate of food, it's $8. You probably couldn't get by with that at McDonald's. So I'm gonna give it a quick bite and try it out. That pork barbecue, oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting that hearty of a sandwich. Usually they skimp out on the meat, but they didn't on this one. Look at this, you all. That is crammed full. That looks like some good homemade pork barbecue. Spot on, y'all. This is good quality meat. I'll tell you, it's tasty. So very delicious. Now the deep fried mushrooms, they're just your basic frozen mushrooms that they've deep fried. But what I like about them is they didn't over fry them like a lot of places will do. So much better. Delicious. If you're in the Carter County area of Kentucky and you ever see them advertised, give them a try. They're really nice people too. Hello. It's been a dreary day here in Kentucky, and the sun is just now popping out, and it's good to see, because when it's cloudy, it's just, you don't want to get out and do nothing. I've done very little today. I just haven't had the motivation. But I thought I would read a few verses out of Psalms 91, I believe. Yeah, Psalms 91. And I'm going to start with verse 14. Now I'm going to start with verse 11. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou shalt dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder. The young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him, and show him my salvation. I've got a pizza dough in the oven. I did manage to get that done today. I have it rising. And I thought about maybe fixing me like a big pizza roll or something with it. When I went to the gas station the other day and got one of their spicy pizza rolls, it made me hungry for a homemade one. And theirs is, it's either Swiss or white cheese that they typically use. Some will use what they call pepperoni cheese. And that's what they use, but it's a little rich for me. So other places will either use like provolone or Swiss, so I'm going to use provolone. Maybe a little mozzarella. We'll see as we go. And then it has ham, green olives, and banana peppers. It sounds like an odd combination, but it works and it's really good. So once that dough gets risen, I think that's what I'm going to go in there and do with it. And hopefully it'll turn out good. So I'll meet y'all in the kitchen. Okay, y'all, I'm getting ready to put this Hot Pocket or whatever it's going to turn into together. So first thing I'm going to do is just grease my cutting board here. I'm going to spread my dough out. I might take a pizza cutter and cut that dough in half to make like 2 separate pieces. And I think that'll make it a little easier to handle. So let me find my pizza cutter real quick and we'll get started. Pizza cutter, apron. Punch down my dough. I'm going to oil my hands just a little bit. And I'm just going to mash this dough out and get it spread thin as I can. I've already got my oven preheating to 400. Okay. Try to find approximately the middle here. Okay. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my toppings on this end of each dough. That is a little wider, isn't it? Oh well, it'll be all right. And I'll try to leave a little bit of the dough here clear of any toppings, and that way I can fold it over maybe and just make like a calzone out of it. Okay, let's see if I can fold these up now and seal the edges. This one already has some holes in the dough, so I'm just going to make a few more up here, and then I'm going to poke some holes with my knife over here, and that's just going to allow that to breathe a little bit. Now I'm going to line me a baking sheet with some parchment paper and try to transfer these over. Okay, I'm going to place these in the oven. Probably will need to bake them for about 20 minutes or so. So I'm going to bake them until they look like they're done and browned on top. Then I'm going to melt a little bit of butter when I get them out of the oven and brush them with butter and sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on them. So let me get these in the oven and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my calzones out of the oven. I went ahead and melted some butter while those were baking. I'm going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning to my butter. I'm going to use my brush and mix that up together real quick. And I'm just going to brush each one of these calzones real good with this butter and Italian seasonings. Oh, these smell good. It took 20 minutes to fix these. So I used some of the 00 pizza flour where I'd bought the other day. But normally I use just flat flour or all-purpose flour and make these. And they're good. It doesn't have to be the pizza flour. I'm just trying to use it up since I bought it the other day. And I can't wait to tear into these. Okay. And then I'm just going to sprinkle my powdered Parmesan cheese. Looks and smells delicious. There's the better lot. Okay, I'm gonna give this a quick taste. Oh my gosh, so good. Delicious. I'm trying not to burn my mouth on this, it's so hot. It's delicious. Nice tasty dinner.
Well, that still had some in it. Is that the one? How do you put it in, from the top?
Yeah, I think so.
Be some birds flying sideways here on the wall. I'm just joking.
Guess it's on one she had to fill.